Deserted is the only way to describe public universities in the country right now, as the lecturers' strike enters the third week following the government's failure to implement the CBA agreement. Our reporter Robert Otieno has on that.
This is the second time learning in higher institutions has been brought to a halt after a similar strike was called off early last month, with the government promising to release 4.3 billion to forge a return to work formula. However, this turned out to be hot air. The Interpublic Universities Council Consultative Forum failed to provide documents proving that the government was ready to honor this promise, prompting the dons to down their tools again. A meeting convened by the National Assembly Committee on Education on Tuesday, 12th of November, failed to salvage the situation after UWASU and IPUCCF failed to agree with the union, walking out on the ministry's offer of 1.6 billion to end the industrial action. It has been a cat-and-mouse game between the government and the teaching faculty, with even the court having deemed the strike unprotected and ordered the tutors to resume duties with no success. In a statement released by Justice Agnes Nzei of the Employment and Labour Court, and I quote, "The strike called by the respondent UWASU, set to commence on October 29, 2024, is hereby declared unprotected. The respondent and or its officials are restrained from inciting their members to participate in this unprotected strike." End of quote. Read part of the ruling. UWASU has since dismissed the court's directive, instead urging the government to address the issues tabled before them through the union.
To add on to that, several universities across the country, including the University of Nairobi, has issued threats to the striking staff to resume their duties or face the full force of the law for breach of their work contract. Tiberius Baraza was on the field and has more on the story.
On his part, UWASU Secretary General Dr. Constantine Wesonga has emphasized that the union will not be intimidated by threats from the government and university heads, but the strike will continue till their pertinent matters are addressed. With students being the direct recipients of the aftermath of the blows between the state and the dons, it's nothing but disappointment written on their faces. The strike means delayed exams, extended semester dates, and possible postponement of graduation, a blow that not many can fathom. Blaming the government for not prioritizing the education, corruption, and bureaucracy in government implementation of education policies, students are torn between a rock and a hard place.
Kulingana na mimi kama asekindia, hii strike imeniletea shida kusoma. Seme issue dealing na exams, seme wakipostpone ama wakiextendisha, seme tufanye kama deck, hiyo time ya tulifaa tufanye, watakuwa wamekula time yetu na wamewaste ingine yenye tunafaa tusome. Sasa wengine tunaishi kama hostel, tunakaa free, hatuna mahali ya kuenda.
Naweza sema hii strike imeni affect very bad. Kazi ni kuamka kulala, yani naamka tu niendelee kulala. Hiyo ndio kinani affect hiyo design. Niko idle sana. Yeah.
Mi kama mwanabiashara wa juice, hii strike ya lecturers imefanya wanafunzi wameona kwamba hakuna masomo, wameamua kuenda nyumbani, na so wakienda nyumbani na hao ndo customer wetu kwa wingi, unapata ile biashara inafanya nini, ina drop kiasi. So hiyo ndio challenge tunapitia, na pia na weather kidogo inafanya wanafunzi wenye wamebaki wale wachache wanakaa mabweni, so ni ngumu sana kuwaona huko nje, so tunapata make less in every day.
It has interrupted the schedule and the plans. So like I can't plan well what I want to do because you don't know if the strike is on or off. So that's one thing. And then number two, we're just staying here around, doing nothing, spending money, and upkeep is just going and going and going. And we're not doing anything.
With dashed hope and shattered dreams, the best that students can do is sit back and watch as their once bright future dims away in the hands of those that were supposed to make it glow.